All right, guys, we are back on episode 8. Now, I'm excited for today because we're actually heading to Nzulezo village. Now, the interesting thing about this village, it's actually built on stilts. So we're going to go in there, vibe with the people, check out the community, and get a little bit of history on this village as well. Now, if you're new to this channel, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. It would really mean a lot. Now, in saying that, y'all know the drill. We're gonna get some breakfast, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the road.
I enter from my butcher, go kwakwalata. Money more takasu face, I want that. I know fit for some, if it don't pass my power. I roll up a shawarma, I dey for kwakwalata. I enter from my butcher, go kwakwalata. Money more takasu face, I want.
What's up, guys? We are back again. Boys in the car already, feeling fresh in the morning. So we're heading off to Nzulezo. So basically this is like a town on stilts, so this should be really interesting. Bit of a drive to get there. It's about another 4-hour drive, so we're back on the road and we'll see you guys soon.
Competition for my lady. Oh no, cause she get everything where I need in a woman and more. My lady, if you see my lady, oh, it's not no one. You go know say people fine. You go know say God design in a LLA. Oh, na LLA. Oh, she na yansho, he like mattress. She na peso, he like actress. I say nobody fi contest you. Oh, my baby, oh. She na yansho, she na peso, she na westo.
Aquaba, we have arrived. Alright guys, so we have arrived in Nzulezo and we're gonna go check it out. So basically it's like a village but on stilts, so it should be interesting. So it's a long drive, but we've arrived, so let's go check it out.
Okay, boss. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you.
What's up, man? How you doing? Alright, so we go through here. Yeah? What's up, boys? So in June, this is all basically filled up with water. So we're in Nzulezo, and this is the town on stilts. Gotta be careful where you're walking too, as everywhere.
So let's have our last rest before you get to work.
Thank you, bro. Safety number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all set.
All right, we ready? Let's go.
Is this our food? Is it the food we are going to eat?
No, it's not ice.
It's not for us.
We got lunch already.
Yeah, and feed this way. So feed this way, and then two sit here.
Okay.
So sit beside here.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hello?
Okay.
Even first, you don't use this one. You use the paddle one. So
Okay.
that one takes 1 hour, 20 minutes to get to the village, and the same
Time to come back.
It takes an hour and 20 minutes to get there?
And
Yeah.
this one is
Wow.
about 20 minutes.
Said before they used the paddle boat,
Yeah.
but now because there's a speedboat, they've added a machine to it. So
Ah.
this takes about 20
20 minutes,
20
yeah.
minutes.
20 minutes, wow. Okay, this should be fun, guys.
Yeah.
So usually an hour and 20 minutes it would take before that.
Yes.
There and back.
Sometimes depending on the speed that the driver will go.
Yeah, wow.
Sometimes less than 20 minutes and sometimes 20.
Yeah.
When you are there, it's a man-made canal.
Sorry?
Here is a man-made canal.
So, oh, okay. And it's made here?
Yeah, it's made by
This canal
Ghana,
is
this
a
one,
man-made canal.
Yeah,
It's
but made
by
here.
Ghana
Yeah.
Wildlife Society.
Wow,
And they
nice.
are-
Let me take a picture.
Awesome.
You sit down and take the picture.
Are you afraid?
No, not that. I'm saying to be better, like
Yeah, okay.
the quality will be.
Then you stand and take one too, like as if you're from the top.
We'll have to stop off at the drive-through bar.
So you have fish inside, you have tilapia, mudfish and catfish. So if you have net or hook line, you can get some of the fish.
So you
And
catch
then-
as you're
yeah.
going?
And at the same time, you have crocodile also, but half of the crocodile, they are far away from here. Because of the machine noise, so they don't
Scares them
come
off.
around. Yeah.
So there's actually-
They move over and they kill them to eat them, so they don't come around.
Wow, but there are crocodiles out here.
Yeah.
Oh, woo. Well, I'm from Australia, so we've got plenty of crocodiles. Wow, nice out here. Oh,
That's the frog.
gotta look out for those crocodiles.
Yes, but so you have to use it.
So before they made this canal, how do the people?
Have another one right there. Like here, when the water dry up, you don't even catch it. You have to walk here about 20 minutes before you get there. So sometimes you have a cat and you have a cat.
What's the population out here? How many people roughly live here?
You have about 500 people living there, both adult and kids.
So about 500 people.
500.
500. That's not too big.
The town is two.
Sorry?
The town has gotten to two. When we are going the old one, but you have a new one. After the new one, they are still on land. It's like the town is last year. And they are about 1,500.
Over 1,000?
Yeah. 1,500.
1,500 at the new one.
Yeah.
And how old is this one? How old is this one we're going to? How old?
Getting to around 14th, 15th century.
14th, 15th century?
Yeah.
Wow. So over 500 years old.
They come about. Over there, there's a land there, so you need to get to this garden. You have all the fruits and cassava, all the fruits and you have to go there. But you don't go with this fruit, you have to go with the bad one. So when you go to the town, each person has the bad one. If you don't have, you can't even move to one place to another. You back all the boat here. So you walk from where you took the boat to this place before you take the boat to the town. So from here to the town is natural one. So from here to the town, without the boat, you can't even get to the town.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is not man-made.
Yeah.
Does the crocodiles attack the people sometimes?
Do you see many out here though?
Yeah, I see they have some before.
You need the crocodile for.
Yeah.
Like a small boat.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
The road is too, but here it's not deep, so sometimes those that they use the paddle one, they pass here.
Get stuck. Nice breeze, man.
You see how they set the path for fishing? So you are now the jungle area.
So we're now in the jungle area.
See some of the monkeys.
A lot of monkeys around here too?
Monkeys around. Even
Oh, that would be amazing.
The paddle also can tell you here is very fun. So ever since they started using the shoe and because of the nice. So when you come here, you don't really see some of them. And the trees around, the raffia tree, we tap it and get wine.
Wine.
Yeah, palm wine. So when you get the palm wine, then you have to process to get some.
Just going through
That's the local.
a cruise through the jungle.
There's some of them.
Hopefully we'll see something.
For raffia sticks. You can use this one to get mat, basket, a lot of things that you use to get. And the leaves, also you weave it to make as a roofing sheet. So there's some of the time, but when you get there, I'll show you. And it has some seeds, but after the seed, you don't eat it. unless the motor that lead the sea. Yeah, so you have about 1 minute to go to the main water. So when you go to the main water, you see the town ahead of us.
So this is the main part for it? The entrance? Jump out. Whew. And we have arrived.
We are going this way. That is the house over there.
Really, only him.
Oh, once again, gotta watch your step.
They are training there.
What's that? Oh, crocodiles. Wow.
If you are interested, you should buy some of them.
Then I to get on 20.
Do you make these?
No, wait. It took a root much of them.
Where is the boat? Did you go?
Something. Your book was much of them. So,
Okay, they got beer here too. Yeah, but
Beer.
Beer.
Well, we've definitely got to have a beer while we're here, man. You know, that's standard. Definitely got to have a beer. We'll go for a little stroll and then come back for a beer, yeah? Wow. So if you can imagine living out on a town on stilts. So what language?
Nzuma.
Ah.
So what is the main stick? Yeah.
It's the local cats.
Yeah, it's not that. The place under the houses, every 5 years, you have to change it and put a new one over there. But you change it one at a time.
Oh, they change these?
This one, every 5 years, you have to change it. You remove the old one and you put a new one.
Because the
over
water
there.
weakens it after time,
You have
yeah.
a church, you have Catholic church. You have Catholic Pentecost and Methodist.
Yeah. Wow. And you said about roughly 500 people around that bit here.
500. And when you see each lane like this, it's a one family. Maybe you and your wife and your children.
So in each lane it'll be
one family.
one family. Wow.
Yeah, but you have all the 7 clans, you have it here. So
Yeah.
sometimes they married ourselves.
Wow.
Yeah. One position.
Just to keep it. You hold that, man?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. And there's a school here as well.
Yeah, there's a school here.
Interesting.
This is the end of the town.
And how many kids in the school?
20 to 100 cases.
Wow. Hello.
So those in junior high, they have to paddle themselves in the morning to the town that you are living there.
Yeah.
Yeah, after closing them, they will come back and see.
Hello.
Yeah.
So do you?
When you come here election time, all the political parties, they came here for election, for campaign, after election, they will come here. Yeah. So when they came here, a lot of promises, they will jot it down, but the moment they left, oh, it will vanish. So you're free area.
So, and they have obviously places. I mean, predominantly it's all fish in the markets here, but there's, if they need medicine, certain things they can buy here. Or do they go back out?
No, they have to go.
They go back out.
Eh, kage bien. Kage bien pour bien.
Evans, you want to be cameraman for a bit? Bit of everything. I'm sure they sell kiki poco, the drink.
Okay, okay.
That's the one. I'll get it eventually. I'll get it soon.
So here is the community center. We have another church here. So we hear that they will tell us the story. So let's go to what the story is. When we come back, then we sit down here. Yeah. Listen to the history. How they tell us. No, wala na good mo yan. I'm going to sing that. Because the water level is going down, that's why you can see some places are dry. That's why things are going to last. All these places are water. And the rubbish, we take it and put it in the dustbin. And then we send it to the land. After when we take the water, there's a land where they should treat it and send it to the land and we drain it.
Has there ever been issues in the past where the water rises up?
No, it's under. You know how
See where you can get a nice haircut.
You get a nice line up here too.
My sister said,
Wow. It's definitely different. Little cafe over here.
Mala gambag na bo, izamba. Muso gambag ni mchiche wa ba. Umba magma. Mchiche wa bag, wa ba mgo bag ni.
What are they building over here?
Is a school?
Oh, this is the school, so they're extending it.
Yeah.
Renovations.
And here chicken bungalow also.
Wow.
So here is the end of the town. So even first here you get the island to play football here.
Yeah.
But because they wanted to use here to another plan for maybe their kids, they get some place to play.
So around
after
here.
in
That would be good. That
town.
would be nice, yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. And from here to the land is not far. So over there if somebody passing away, they have to bury the person.
They bury them.
Yeah, but I have to go with their boat before we get where the land is. It's not far.
Wow.
With that one, with the paddle one, that one take about 15 minutes. So with the machine one, less than 10.
Okay. And most of the people that live here, they've lived here their whole lives?
Yeah, they have stay here. Sometimes one here, that one to maybe at least 60, 70 years. Sometimes they move to the new town because here is very difficult to paddle something.
Yeah,
Farms
yeah.
Sometimes. Wow. So that's why over the new town there are a lot of people.
Yeah.
So you can see some of the classrooms after here. Then you go and listen to the history.
I'm assuming for the schools as well, it needs probably more help with books, pencils, just the normal essentials for the kids to use, to study with. Yeah. Wow.
So this is the end.
And you mentioned out here, they take, people pass away, they take them out here to bury.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
So the factors of 9, the set of factors of 9 are what? 1 and what? 3. Then 9. So these are the factors of what? 3, 9.
Thank you. Good. Just coming to check out. Just coming to see. Yeah. How long have you been here for?
30 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time, man. It's a long time. So you're one of the teachers, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
The school.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Definitely like to make a donation before I leave to the school as well. Wow. And how many kids in the school?
81.
81 kids, yeah? Wow. And obviously they all live around, just around here? Wow. How are you?
From what country?
Sorry?
What country?
I'm from Australia.
Australia.
Australia, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man. And thanks for having us here as well, letting us come check it out. So it's awesome what you're doing. Yeah, beautiful. We're going to stroll on.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, man.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Oh.
You don't mind?
Yeah.
All right.
Ani akan nyama fama apa antara
All in your position.
apa?
Million be about sama. Because when you hear
We're getting the fresh cuts. Every village needs a barber.
we have the festival. And here is the behind the festival for the beginning of according to the story, some of them get there.
Hello! Hey! Cute. All right, so we got the front. So we're going to get a little history on the village here. Awesome. Yeah.
Afternoon.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good afternoon.
So he's Emmanuel Atta. The chief itself is not around. So he's the one who would tell us the history about this community. So I'm going to hand it to him. After the history, if you have some question, then we ask him. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man.
Please, you are welcome
Yeah, thank you.
to Nzulezo community. Our community is called Nzulezo, meaning people living on top of water. Water top or on top of water. Our language is in Zama language, so we call water Izule.
Easily.
Water is called Izule. And then top, we call it Zo.
Zo.
Zo, yeah, that's why the community is called Nzulezo.
Ah.
It means we are on top of water, yeah. My name is Emmanuel Atta. I'm from this community. I've been chosen by the chief and elders.
How long have you been here for?
Please,
How long have you lived here?
I'll come to that. Let me finish the history.
Yeah, definitely.
So I've been appointed by the chief and elders to receive visitors at our community center here and interact with you, give you the history about this community. As you are now here, I'll now begin the history for you. Our ancestors who came and settled here, they were not Ghanaians. Because of war, that's why they came here. They migrated from Mali in Timbuktu. That war happened on 14th and 15th century. That was Songhai and Mali Empire. Some warriors from Senegal came to extract some gold from the land of Timbuktu because the land of Timbuktu was full of gold. So they came to extract some of the gold to their country. Our ancestors resisted, and that became a conflict between the two countries, later extended to war. They fought for many years, and most of our ancestors were massacred like sheep or fowls. During that time, Christianity wasn't common in Africa, so our ancestors, they have their God, a spiritual God, which they serve. The form is like a snail, but you can't see it with your visual eyes. Only the fetish priest can see the God, interact with the God. Whatever the God tells you, he also narrates to the people. So their God told them to evacuate from that land. Otherwise, all of them will be killed by the Senegalese. So they started moving. And that time, African countries, there was no rules, no law. So they footed and they walked through the forest, and numerous of people died on their journey because pregnant mothers were among of them, children were among of them. The pregnant mothers, when you deliver, they just leave you there. Most of them were sick. They used the herbs to treat them. When you recover, you join them. When you don't recover, they just pass by. So they continued their journey and they came up, passed by Burkina Faso. Later on appeared in Ghana. In Ghana here, they settled at different places. First of all, they settled at Wenchi in Brongahafo region. From Wenchi to Techima. From Techima, they came to Western region. They stayed at Asipon, Secondie, where the new stadium has been built. From there, they turned to Nzamaland, a committee on the way called Esiema. From there, they passed through the coastal land. They reached at a certain committee called Bakanta. It's a branch road at the coastal area there. When they reached there, they didn't settle there. They found out that there's a river that joins a sea over there. So their God, a spiritual God, moved through the water. The seer saw it, and then he told the members, well, they thought it was to cut down big trees, which can float on water, tartan them to make raft. And they sat on it, they paddled gradually they appear here. When they appear here, their first location was the other side of the river. They built temporary houses with thatches over there. That time there was no matches to light. They used stones. They strike the stone before they get the fire. So they have to cut firewood. The firewood, they cut it long ones, big ones. Then they gather it before striking the stone, and then they get the fire in it. Living there in search of land. When they appear here, they doesn't know that there's an ocean behind the sea. So the sea breeze from the coastal, when you go into the middle of the water, very strong wind. So when they go into the forest, after they have returned, always there's fire outbreak. Most of the houses government. And when they appear here, they were 43 chiefs and their soldiers. So the 42 chiefs and their soldiers decided to leave from here. They can't suffer double agony because they have suffered a lot on their way, on their journey. And they have reached here, always there's fire outbreak, so they can't stay here. They have to go and search for another place to settle. So they spread, and most of them went to Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire. In that country, we have a lagoon called Abbey Lagoon. Abbey Lagoon, those settling around that lagoon, they were our ancestors who moved from here to that place. So we here, we communicate with them. Because when they came here, they brought their God. They left it here. Every year on the month of April, you sacrifice the God with sheep and fowls. During that period, those people in Cote d'Ivoire, they are invited and then they come here, we celebrate or sacrifice the God. After they are friends, then they go back. Left with one king and his subjects. The king's name is a Marian name. Here, the chief here is called Nana Tekrika or Chief Tekrika. It's one specific royal family who is entitled to be on the throne here. So if you are installed as a chief, that name bears on you, Tekrika. Now the current chief is called Nana Tekrika VII. His linguist, who accompanied him to come here to settle here, was called Moga. That linguist, after these people have gone or departed, he crossed the river, came down here to fish for household consumption. He found out that the wind here is very calm, so he went back and told the chief and others. And then they also selected people to come and verify. And when they came, what the linguist said was true. So they decided to move from the other side of the river to settle here. After building their structures, the chief assembled his members, telling them that now they are comfortable because all they need is land, and they have got it. Whereby someone passes away, they bury that person, land to cultivate, to get food. They have got all these things. So he's asking them who is prepared to go back to their country. And no one responded. They said most of their parents have been killed there, so they are not going back to their country. They will stay here for the end of their life. And when they appear here, they have their real language because they were not Ghanaians. Their language was called Eutri or Eutri. Eutri language, Eutri. Those who appear here, the women among them, most of them were widowers because they lost the life of their husbands in the war. The men among them also, in their journey, most of the women died. So they are also bachelors. The youth among them, they are also mature to marry. Where are they going to marry? Because their elders says they are not going back to their country. Then they have to move around and search for Ghanaian women, Ghanaian men. Because of intermarriages, they are forced to learn the language of the Ghanaians. So their language started to vanish gradually. As I'm speaking now, that language cannot be spoken here. We all here, we are Nzema people. We are among of the Akan group. We do everything in common with the Akans. The reason why our ancestors came and settled here is that they taught it to us. When they build their structures on water, no enemies can come and capture them here. When you are on the way coming, they will see you easily. So for safer security, that's why they came and located here. They didn't turn back again.
It was safer.
Now we are
safer,
Ghanaians. Yeah. So I have landed about the history. When you trace our ancestors, then they migrated from Mali. But now we are in Ghana, and then we are not a Mariam again. Moreover, as you went there, you have a school at the end of the community, from nursery to primary 6. Lack of teachers. When teachers are posted here, they don't say. They say they are scared of the water. When you're going to JHS, you have to go to town where you join the boat. Early in the morning, when they close, they come back. As I said, here lack of teachers. When teachers are posted, they don't say we have only two professional teachers here. That the government pays them. The rest are community employed teachers. Our children who has completed senior high school, we have employed 4 of them to support. Here, there's no health center here. When someone is seriously sick, you have to put the one in the speedboat to town and board a car to visit the nearby hospital. Well, here we are addicted by the herbs. We deal with the herbs. But, you have to go to hospital too. That's why the book is before us here on the table. When tourists come, we just source it from them. Whatever you donate to support the school, get it to the end of the month, you call the opinion leaders, you make accounts throughout the book. Whatever we get it from the book, we use part to pay the teachers, and then we use part to town. We buy drugs to place it in our store here. When someone is sick, we give it as a first aid. When it comes to critical point, then the one has to be sent to town. Thank you, I'm done. Now the floor is open, you can ask questions.
Yeah, wow. So you mentioned there's just 2 teachers.
2 teachers for the
2
government.
teachers, wow.
The rest are committee.
And was it 90 something kids at the school? How many kids?
From 85.
85.
So from nursery to primary 6.
So that'd be pretty difficult with 2 teachers trying to go back and forth.
That's why we have employed 4 of them.
Wow.
4 of our committee members to support.
Yeah, well, and how long have you lived in this community for?
I was born and bred here.
Born and bred. Wow, a long time. Wow, it's amazing. It's definitely a sight to see. Something that's definitely different. Yeah. Thank you very much for sharing the history on that as well. It's definitely insightful. Brings a little bit more story to the place as well. Obviously, when you're coming to visit.
Okay.
And if I wanted to make a donation just here, that would be good. Obviously, for the school as well. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. And how many hours a day for the school does that usually run?
8 o'clock and they close 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
So 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
Fourth today, isn't it?
10. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, on behalf of the community and the chief here, I welcome you and thank you for your donation supporting the school.
No worries. Thank you very much. God bless. Thank you for having us, man. I really appreciate it.
God bless
We
you.
definitely need to grab a beer after that because we're here, so why not? Well, there you have it. Some obviously the history around here as well, so it puts a lot more things into perspective, I guess. So there you go.
Malaria.
What's all this?
Herbs.
Oh, herbs. Oh, nice.
That's local herbs. If somebody's sick, they have to use this one first before. But I have different types. Come cocoa. Unless they will not come.
Wow. How are you? Oh. What's your name? Hmm? Cute. So which one is it?
Which one is it?
This one, which one was that one?
Big dick.
Make you strong like bull.
Big dick. Waist pain. What is it do?
Wow.
What if you can drink something and instead of
So natural herbs.
just longer than
Hey man, you wanna do the honors? That's cool. Now, definitely. Oh. Hey. Hello. So do you understand this language as well, or?
No, I don't.
Mama must chop. So there is electricity running through everything as well. Yeah.
Yeah, from the home go ahead. There's another car.
Yeah.
Then you start the lights. Hi, what are you doing? Adam, what? Open the room, this is the number. What they say? Good man.
You don't know what they're saying. What are they saying?
What are they saying?
You don't want to tell us.
She did something with that, right?
You telling me I might be able to watch it?
No, she's working with that.
Where's this bar at?
Where's the bar?
Hey?
Where are you?
You still want to take it here?
I want a cold drink. You want it?
They have cold drink here.
Yeah, for me, I want water.
I'll grab the water too though. Let's go check out the bar.
No water. Maybe we can get some when we get in. When we get out of town.
What's the
water can.
Pure water, sir.
I am too said. Pure thing at Sabbath.
Okay. So once to get us water.
Thank you.
Pretty warm in here, guys. Very warm. How you doing, little man?
Yes, I check.
Yeah.
Yes, I check.
Yeah, this is
Well, definitely interesting.
That's a big one. Let me snap one. Just here.